Dauntless, pick up your feet for heaven's sake and don't squint. I told you not to look at the sun.
Yes, Mama.
Seximus! If I have told you once, I've told you 100,000 times. I will not have you running around in the halls and playing these foolish games. It just isn't dignified. We are the rulers of the kingdom, and if we don't set a proper example for the rest of the court, I'd like to know who will. I mean, what's the point of being a ruler if one isn't going to behave as a ruler should?
Mama?
Now what?
Mama, when am I gonna get my princess?
Dauntless, I don't want to talk about that now. It's time for your cocoa.
But Mama, sometimes I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married. Don't want you to get married, Dauntless. Don't you trust me?
Of course I do, Mama.
Well, then
but...
how could you say such a thing? I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? Just this morning I was saying to your father, I said, Seximus, I want that boy to get married. It just isn't normal for a boy that age to stay single. And after all, he is the prince. I said, remember that he is next in line to the throne. I mean, we're not exactly the oldest people on the planet, but on the other hand, we're not going to live forever. And I just know that I'd feel much better, much easier and more relaxed in my mind if that boy were married and settled and set. And that is absolutely verbatim exactly what I said to your father this morning. Of course, he didn't listen. He never does. But you know him just as well as I do. I don't have to tell you how impossible he is. But that's my cross of pain. And I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along and never have. If he makes me miserable and makes me suffer, I just have to put up with it. But I will not allow it to affect my child's attitude toward him or me. He may be a mean, stupid, dreadful, selfish, wrong man. But he is your father and I want you to respect him. There's only one person who really cares about you and really cares about your health and your happiness and your future, and that's what I'm talking about right now, your future. And I want to make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married, but I don't want you to marry just anybody. After all, marriage is a lifetime partnership. I wouldn't want you to make the same mistakes I did and wind up miserable the way I did. You're a prince, and you must marry someone suitable, someone who's good enough and fine enough and smart enough for my good, nice, sweet, beautiful baby boy. And of course she has to be a princess. I mean a real princess. That is one thing I absolutely insist upon. She has to be a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just as I was. That's what you really want, isn't it? Someone like me? Of course you do. God, if I were only 20 years younger. Just remember this. You must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Sir Harry.
Don't interrupt. Well?
Sir Harry wishes to speak to you, madam.
Well?
Your Majesty, I have the honor to request a perilous labor. I wish to search for a true princess, a princess of the royal blood, one who will satisfy both Your Majesty and Prince Dauntless.
No.
Let him go, Mama, let him go.
No. We've been through all the eligible girls in the neighboring kingdoms. There are none left. We simply have to wait until their little sisters grow up, and that'll take years.
But, madam, I plan to head north, over the mountains,
Over the mountains,
across the Badlands,
across the Badlands,
and into the marshland where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
into the marshland. Are you out of your mind?
Please, Mama, for my sake, please.
You won't find anything there but frogs and tadpoles and
Mama.
things. Do you know what the weather there is like?
Mama, please.
Do you know how damp and how foggy?
Mama.
Quiet! And humid and oppressive.
Mama, let Sir Harry try. Please, please, for me, Mama, please, please. Please.
All right, go ahead. It's your Highness.
Hooray!
Come along, Dauntless. You've missed your cocoa.
Good luck, Harry. Good luck. Good luck.
Don't be afraid, little Larkin. I'll bring back a princess who's not only a real princess, but one who will be able to pass the Queen's test.
I believe you. I'm not afraid.
And I shan't be away long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. We shall be here waiting for you.
We,
Who you know? And wear this.
next to my heart.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a little while, just a little while, on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand. In a velvet gown, he'll be coming down the aisle. And it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only been a little, in a little